Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Matkarit. So let us learn this topic, ratio and proportion. So please listen and learn because mostly this topic, ratio and proportion, appears in the college entrance test and even the civil service exam. Okay, so let us discuss first the ratio and proportion. So what is meant by ratio? Okay, so ratio is an arithmetic concept that is used to compare two or more quantities. Okay, so the formula for ratio is A colon, it is read as A is to B. Okay, where A is what we call the antecedent and B is consequent. Okay, so the ratio is also similar to a fraction. So A could be over B. Example, what is the ratio of boys to girls? Let's say the ratio of boys is 1 is to 3. So it could be written as 1 over 3. Okay, so meaning that for every 1 boy, there is a corresponding 3 girls for a 1 boy. Okay, so let us discuss the proportion. So proportion is an equation that sets two ratios equal to each other. So our formula is A is to B and C is to D. So proportion, it assumes that the first ratio is equal to the second ratio. So because ratio could also be a fraction, so A over B is also equal to C over D. So it is assumed that A over B is equal to C over D because that is the equality between two ratios. So this middle letter, this B, B and C is what we call the means. And then this A and D is what we call the extremes. Okay, so that is the concept of ratio and proportion. Okay, so let us go to the problem. Okay, so how to determine if two ratios are proportions or not? Okay, so given this problem, they will determine if these two ratios are proportion or not by cross-multiplying method. Okay, so we have 2 over 5 that is equal to 8 over 20. Okay, so our method is to cross-multiply. 2 times 20 is equals 40. So next, let us multiply 5 times 8. So it is also 40. So therefore, these two ratios are proportion because the product of the means and extreme are equal. Okay. So next, we have 5 over 6 equals to 9 over 8. Okay, so how to determine if these two ratios are proportions or not? We will just cross multiply. Okay, so 5 times 8, that is 40. Then 6 times 9, that is 54. So they are not equal, so therefore this is not a proportion. Okay. So what about this problem? 3 is to 5 and 24 is to 40. Okay, so 3 divided by 5 is equals to 24 over 40. Okay, so we can Lewis term this 24 over 40 by dividing the numerator and denominator by the greatest common factor, which is 8 divided by 8. Also this 40 divided by 8. So 24 divided by 8 is equals to 3. And 40 divided by 8 is 5. Okay, so as you can see, in the first ratio, 3 over 5 is similar to or equal to the right, which is 3 over 5 after we divide 24 and 40 by 8. So this is also a proportion. This is also a proportion. Okay, so what about this, the ratio 4 over 5 is equals to 24 over 30. So we can get or divide this numerator 24 and 30 by the greatest common factor, which is 6. Can divide this by 6, also by 6. So 24 divided by 6 is 4, and 30 divided by 6 is 5. So this is also a proportion. Because they are equal. So when we divide, or when we multiply the means, which is 4 and 5, is also similar to the extreme 5 and 4. So this is 20. 20 equal to 20. Okay. So what about this problem or ratio? 4 over 9, or 4 is to 9 and 12 is to 28. So it is similar by saying 4 over 9 is equals to 12 over 28. So to determine if these two ratios are proportions or not, we will just cross multiply this 4 times 28. Okay, so 4 times 28. Okay, so that is equals to 112. And multiply also, let us cross multiply 9 times 12. So 9 times 12 is 108. So therefore this is not a proportion. Okay, so not a proportion. Okay, so that is how to determine if the ratios are proportions or not, by just multiplying the means and extreme, or by just cross multiplying the numerator at the first ratio, first fractions, and the denominator at the second fractions, and the first denominator is also multiplied to the second numerator, that is cross multiplication. Okay, so I hope that you learned this lesson. Thank you for watching.